used to sell VCRs, bro. Like, where did that come? Like, where did that come from? And for the younger crowd, VCRs was like these little tapes that you put. No, just
it was the pandemic, bro.
Pandemic.
Yeah,
People was buying it in the pandemic.
And let me tell you, so this was was going on. Can you turn my headphones down a little bit? Is that possible?
Yeah, I can turn them down.
Or am I tripping? Am I asking for too much?
Bro, listen, this is your world. I'm just here. We are live. We are live. Welcome, Black. Welcome, Black.
Welcome, Black.
All right. Actually, we not that live. Now we super live. Welcome back, Blueprint Crew. Today, another special guest. I know I always say I got special guests, but man, the people that be coming through here, man, are very special to me. I've been rocking with large portion of these people for a large portion of my life, man. Today, I'm chopping it up with my guy, Millz. You know, somebody's that he's been through a lot of chapters and he's flipped them all into growth. Like the epitome of a go-getter, man. Like I've watched this guy grow like over the years since I've known him, been super ambitious, you know, from fitness to music to building in the e-commerce space. This episode is going to have a lot of layers and, you know, we're going to talk about how he turned discipline into lifestyle.
Ooh.
So I want y'all to help give a warm welcome to my guy, Millz.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Yeah. I need some more.
You see more? Oh, hold on. Hey, he's in the building, y'all.
Yes,
Cut the chase, man. We in the building, man. Welcome, bro, man. It's such a pleasure to have you here, especially this time of morning. I know you normally working this
trenches.
Time. And the grinding it out, bro. So he carved out time to be here, man. So I do want to make sure before we even jump into all the knowledge and the gems that he gonna be dropping on y'all. Get your notepads ready. Get them ready. But thank you for being here, bro. It's a pleasure to have you here, bro.
Man, I appreciate it, bro. Thank you for having me, bro. Really do appreciate it, man. So happy to be here too, bro.
We gonna start it off with like Millz, man. Like you go by Millz. Like how far back does that name go, and does it still fit the version of you today?
Ooh, that's a good question, bro. So like, like Millz go back, like as far as like I know you, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like working at the casino. You know what I'm saying? Like coming from where we come from, and that was really just like a nickname that I got from there, bro. Like my friends. You know what I'm saying? And like honestly, it does still apply today, right? Like that's a term, that's a name that people use that if they know me, bro, they use that. You know what I'm saying? That's like showing me like real love. Like, yeah, call me Millz, bro. That's my nickname. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? So I got that from my friends. You know what I'm saying? So I'm real proud of that. You know what I'm saying? Of course, that person has changed and grown, but that is still very like, you know, I'm still very much him. You know what I'm saying? Like to my friends, that is that person that they adore, they love. You know what I'm saying? So I'm Millz for sure. You know, still that version. You know.
Now, do people that because we all go through different seasons, chapters of our lives, and I know you said that started back at the casino. Now, do people that you meet, let's say nowadays, in this version of yourself, do they still refer to you as Millz, or is it this?
That's crazy, because honestly, like my girl, she doesn't even know. Like she like, why they call you Millz? Like, well, of course you know that's like my last name, but it's like
it's deeper than that.
Yeah, exactly, yeah, right. Yeah. And it's like, why Millz first? You know what I'm saying? But like a lot of new people, like newer friends, like they don't really use it. They'll call me D. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Like, before they call me Millz, which is crazy. Like Millz is like, oh, you know me.
Yeah, for sure. No, that's
You know
that's
what
a
I'm
fact.
saying?
That's a fact,
Like
man.
that's what that is, bro. So, but yeah, like newer people, nah, they don't really use Millz, to address me. But like,
Yeah, if
if
you
you
out
know
somewhere and somebody like, yo, Mills,
Millz,
you probably
yeah,
gonna be like, hold on, this gotta be
bro. I
somebody
mean,
that
I swear, like even like going back, bro, like even if you didn't really like know me, or like you would hear my friends call me Millz or whatever, like if I saw somebody from years ago, like from the casino or something, like call me Millz, that's I know where I know him from. Like I
yeah,
know you from back then.
back then.
Like,
I
you know
got
what
to.
I'm saying? I know exactly where I know you from. So
I can definitely relate to that because it's like three. I'm gonna say it's three names that people refer to me by.
yeah,
It's like Marmar.
yeah,
Like if people,
yeah,
man, that's like way back. That's almost like transitioning from like kid to teenager.
yeah. Bro,
So
I swear, I really feel like only your brothers call you Marmar, bro.
man, listen, bro.
I
There's
swear.
a very small amount of people that call me Marmar.
Yeah,
Like my wife, she'll call me Marmar.
yeah, yeah.
My brothers call me
Bro,
Marmar.
yeah.
Man, and it's so crazy because I can't. It's probably a handful of people that I could think of call me Marmar.
Yeah, bro.
And then after that, I transitioned into J Cope.
Yeah.
Now that was like majority of like my people that know me early, like teenager, my early on years.
Mm-hmm.
Most of them call me J Cope. So like all my dogs I grew up with, they call me
Mm-hmm.
J Cope. Some people at the job call me J Cope just because they see like my tag on
Yeah.
Instagram or something like that. But
Bro, you want to know how I knew you went by J. Cope? It was from like Call of Duty, bro.
uh, yeah, you took it way
Yeah.
back, bro. In the Call of Duty days. Damn, you did used to play Call of Duty,
Yeah,
bro.
dog.
Hey, we used
Yeah.
to grind on that, dog. That was
Yeah, I kind of miss it sometimes. I be wanting to jump on it sometimes, bro. I swear.
man. Listen, those definitely those were some dope days, man. Like I don't know, man. I thought it was one point in time where I was like, man, I'm never giving up Call of Duty.
Yeah.
Now I look over my PS5 got dust on it.
You were so good at it, though.
Man, like
like I remember, bro. I feel like at one point you was like top 100 or top 200 or something, bro, on duty, bro. Like,
man, me and my
I can't remember which one it was. It might have been like maybe Modern Warfare, the first one, I think, maybe. First Modern Warfare.
I
PS3.
forget. I remember. Was that you telling me about Damon or something? And they was like, man, Damon was talking. This is the guy we work with. He was like, man, I'm nice at Call of Duty. This, and I
Yeah,
was,
all right.
I was thinking to myself, like, bro, you just really don't understand. And I
Deep.
remember I jumped in his lobby one time and just easily dropped like a 70, 67. But that was crazy back
Oh,
then.
that's
Now
kinda
people do that
wild.
like with ease. He came back to work. He was like, man, bro, built different. I was like, yeah, we kind of do this a little bit.
Smacked him.
But that's all we was doing back then though, man, at the time, man.
Yeah.
But getting back to you, man, that was some fun times and whatnot. So a lot of people might not have know that you was like you was in the rap game, man, for a nice little
Yeah.
minute, man. I remember you even
I got
like
so deep into it.
man, deep into it, bro.
Yeah.
And it wasn't even we'll get into that. So let's go back. You know, some people might not know you used to rap. Like what sparked that?
Man, what sparked it was honestly, bro, just from like high school. Like starting in high school, just, writing raps or whatever. I was always just like a hip hop fan, rap fan, you know what I'm saying? So like, especially like teenager, right? So like I want to say like high school was when I was like first writing like my first rhymes or whatever, right? But I never really just took it serious. I was like, oh, I'll just be rapping. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So nobody really knew in high school. A couple people knew in high school I was rapping or whatever, but it wasn't nothing really crazy. But like honestly, like once I started like making a little money and working, I was like, you know what? I can start recording myself or whatever, right? So that's when I had bought just like, like my first little pieces of equipment or whatever, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm about to just try it.
Right. Let's go
I'm about
all
to
in.
just go for it. You know what I'm saying? So I think like once I finished like my first little mixtape or whatever, I was like, damn, I want to just like keep going. You know what I'm saying? Like keep doing it, keep doing it, keep doing it or whatever, right? It was one point where I was just like not stopping. I was like putting out a lot of stuff or whatever, right? So honestly, bro, yeah, that's where it came from. Like growing up, you know what I'm saying, hip hop fan, high school rapping a little bit. And then, you know, just like when I got the money, I was like, all right, let me figure it
It's
out.
up now. Let's
Yeah,
do
you know
this.
what I'm saying? Like, let me just piece it together. And then that was my thing too. Like, I'm like, bro, I don't want to pay for no studio time or none of that type of stuff. I'm like, I'm about to just like get it out the mud. Like, I'll figure it out. You know what I'm saying? I just took my time with it. I was just piecing it together, bro, until I got one song. And then like once I figured out like how to do one thing, one song, I was like, oh, it's on now.
I'm
You
on to
know?
something now, bro.
You know what I'm saying? It was like figuring out the pieces to the puzzle. It's like, oh, okay, this. A lot of trial and error. You know, a lot of trial and error with recording yourself. Bro.
Listen, bro, I'm not gonna lie. Like, it wasn't even necessarily the fact that you was rapping that intrigued me. It was the fact that you basically you built it all on your own.
Yeah, bro.
You didn't have nobody doing that for you, bro. Like you
No.
like you just said, like you pieced everything together.
Yeah.
You took the time to learn it. Like you had when you where was you at when you recorded your first song?
Bro, I was at my old house, bro, on Terry, bro, on Schoolcraft, bro. Like in my bedroom, bro.
In the
like,
bedroom with it, like
bro, I swear in the bedroom, bro. Like literally in the closet. Like I had like my laptop like set up on the desk or whatever. I had the cords.
what year? What year is this? Just to give the
Ooh,
people an
this-
idea of when you were doing this.
Dog, this was like 2009, 2010, bro.
So that was not even like I think YouTube was hitting a little bit, but nothing like today. Like today, if you want to rap, like you can find millions of videos on like how to start and how to this, that, and the third.
Yeah.
Like you got to take in consideration that this was '09. A lot of this information was not really out there for somebody that's doing it on their own, bro. Like
I had to buy like books.
like man,
to learn. You know what I'm saying?
Like take a moment, bro, and like really give yourself kudos, bro.
Yeah,
like just
real talk.
like hindsight looking back,
Yeah, bro.
like that's bro, that's crazy.
Bro, literally, like I didn't know how to set up like any recording equipment, bro. Like no experience with that. You know, I had to buy books like, okay, how to do this. I remember I had this one book called not Guerrilla Warfare, Guerrilla Recording or whatever, right? And it just basically showed you how to like set up like a home studio or whatever, right?
Yeah.
If you got these little basics or whatever, and they just applied to like a bunch of different setups. So I just remember reading that book, bro, and I'm like, oh, okay.
That's fire.
Right, and just testing, I record something, you know what I'm saying? Like, oh, it don't sound right. I go test it in the car, burn the CD, test it in the car, don't sound right, come back and just adjust. You know
That's
what I'm saying?
and that's the cold part because you was actually
Bro.
putting the reps in.
Yeah, I was putting in a lot of reps, bro. Like, it's so funny. I think about like the quality of the first one and then the quality of the last one, like it's like night and day. I was like, damn, like the quality on the last one was so good. Like I felt like it was so good. You know what I'm saying? But I had to learn so much to get to that point and record so much to get to that point though. But yeah, bro, that definitely was like a little journey, bro. That time, bro. It was a good time though. That was a fun
Man,
time.
you know, and I hear people say it and like, you know, you see the social media clips and people that's got to like maybe pinnacles in their career or different things like that, and they miss those days where they were, man, the nights where it was like up by myself, nobody there supporting me trying to figure it out. Like those the days that they miss, man.
Bro, I remember, bro, like I think I was off from work. I might have just like took a couple of days off from work, bro. And like the recording, rapping, writing the raps was easy, right? That wasn't hard. Recording was like, all right, not too bad or whatever. But it was like mixing and mastering and making it sound like good and professional. Bro, that was the hardest part. And I remember I used to spend like hours. I remember I spent like an entire day, bro, morning to night, just trying to like mix a couple songs, trying to finish like one mixtape, bro. And bro, literally, like you said, like it just be like the moments that nobody see. You know what I'm saying? Like, all the work that you put into it, like behind the scenes, like, bro,
You don't get no claps for that.
bro, totally different level, bro. Yeah, you give the claps for like, oh, you put out this XYZ,
You
but
know?
I'm like, bro, I put like 100 hours into it.
You don't even
You
know, bro. Like, and
Yeah.
that's one of the things that like you'll stand out, and because you able to, let's say, work on something for 10 hours without getting
Yeah.
acknowledged for it. Like, you walk out of your
Yeah.
room, fucking 10 hours of editing,
Yeah,
nobody saying nothing about it, like, and you
Yeah.
still got to be like chin up, man. Like,
yeah,
that's tough. You got to be mentally strong for that.
yeah, bro. You definitely got to be mentally strong for it, bro. Like, it's a lot of, you could get very discouraged in times and moments like that.
100%.
You know what I'm saying? Like, like how we always talk about like delayed gratification or whatever, right? And it's just like you might not even get the gratification.
Yeah.
You
No,
know what I'm saying?
for real.
Like, but it's just like putting in all that effort, that energy, that time for like something down the line. You know what I'm saying? It'd be hard. You could get very discouraged and quit. You know what I'm saying? But it's like, nah, it's like, damn, I can't quit. I gotta at least try. I gotta, put forth the effort. So
And that says a lot about you and your character,
Man.
though, because one thing that I didn't understand early on is those things build and add to your character.
yeah.
So although you might not get the claps and stuff for it, you fortifying you building your character. You know, like
100%, bro.
just
Yeah.
going through that, just like the gym. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? Like you going in there beating your body up and this, that, and the third. And
Yeah. Bro.
ain't nobody in there with you on them hard days. Now, like, sometimes you do get people to come with you, but like if you,
Man,
a lot of the times you in there by yourself,
bro.
but it builds
yeah.
character.
Yeah, yeah,
You
yeah.
know,
Bro, like honestly, bro, like that's so funny. I was in the gym the other like 2 mornings ago. It was early. It was like it wasn't super early, but it was like 6 o'clock. It was literally nobody in there, bro. Like not even like a friend. You know what I'm saying? Like nobody in there. And it's like, damn. I was just thinking to myself, I'm like, bro, I'm really in here by
yourself, bro.
By myself. The 24-hour gym, I'm in here by myself, bro. But like you said, bro, like I kind of take pride in that too, because it's like,
Yeah.
bro, I'm literally doing something that like 90% of the people just don't want to do. You know what I'm saying? But I know the result that I'm gonna have from it.
It shows. It shows. And
Yeah.
and again, we go back to that delayed gratification.
Yeah, bro.
You constantly, anything that we doing, good or bad, we constantly planting seeds.
Yeah.
You planting
that's
seeds.
real talk. Yeah.
So you made, like, when you understand that standpoint, and it's a reference that I used to use when I was talking to my guy Jalen. Shout out Jalen, one of my
shout out
guys. He we talked about like being a gardener, right?
Jalen.
Your mind is your garden. You're the garden. So you're planting seeds.
Mm-hmm.
You don't plant seeds and come out tomorrow and expect to have a full garden. You know what I'm saying? So
100%.
and also be mindful of the seeds that you plant.
Mm-hmm.
You cannot plant seeds for strawberries and then expect for watermelons to pop up.
Damn, that's real.
You know, and when you really think about it, it's like if you want success or the things that you want, you have to plant the seeds for that.
Yeah.
You know, you can't be planting all these comfort seeds and then expect it to be ahead and different stuff like that. A lot of people, they blame everything else outside of themselves, not realizing like these are the seeds that you planted.
Yeah, definitely. Definitely, bro. Like 100%, bro. And I just, like you said, bro, I literally take that as like, like this is our life. This is our one shot. You know what I'm saying? And bro, what is it for me to wake up in the morning and go to the gym? You know what I'm saying? To work on my body, right? Like you said, that's that future seed for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying?
Facts.
Just for like good physical health, you know what I'm saying? And then like stress relief, good mental well being, you know what I'm saying? And
Healthy
stuff like
outlets.
that. Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It's like, bro, like, yeah, it do be hard. I do be wanting to go to sleep, but it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like I could have like this tiny bit of suffering today for, you know, a lifetime of, you know, like a positive outlook, positive experience. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I'm all right. I'm all right today. I woke up, you know what I'm saying? So but yeah, bro. Yeah. Fitness for me, bro. So like, all right, like let me circle back to like rap, right? So like how I got into fitness in the first place, bro. This is funny. I remember, I think I was talking to DJ, right? Clue 313.
Shout
Shout out
out
Clue,
Clue.
right?
Shout out Clue.
You know, just rapping, doing shows or whatever, right? So, you know, rapping, and then eventually got to the point where we're like, all right, let's do some shows and like try to get out there or whatever, right? And I ain't even gonna lie, like DJ at that time, that was like, he was like, bro, I'm with you, like we can do it, let's do it or whatever, blah, blah, blah. And then he was like, bro, you be running out of breath, right? And I was
Yeah.
like, bro, I'm out of shape. So, you know, that whole process, I'm like, all right, I'm so deep into rap at that time. I'm like, all right, I want to get better.
Whatever it takes.
Whatever it takes.
No, that's
right?
real.
So I'm like, I want to get better. I got to get better at performing. Like at that point, I was like, I had like a little stage fright because you get in front of people, you know what I'm saying? I don't care if it's like 2, 3, 4, 5, 10 people, you know what I'm saying? You just go feel like some nerves or whatever, right? So I'm getting up there, I'm nervous. I'm trying to remember my rhymes, and then I'm fat. You know what I'm saying? I'm out of
Yeah.
shape. You know what I'm saying? I'm running out of breath. So I'm like, I gotta clean this up. So that's what kind of got me into that. Not kind of. That's what got me into
That
the gym.
activated you. Like,
Yeah, you know what I'm
alright.
saying? That's what got me into the gym. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm like, I gotta do better. I gotta be better. You know what I'm saying? So it's like that passion right there for hip hop and rap sparked a whole nother passion with like fitness and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, I gotta get in there. Gotta get in there. And you know, I think overall, bro, it was really just the desire and the want to be better or
Yeah.
do better and want more and get more. You know what I'm saying? It's like, I don't think people understand that sometimes in order to get more, have more, you do have to do more. More is going to be required.
You gotta
from
become more.
Yeah, you gotta become more. Like
Jim
more.
Rohn said that, bro.
Bro.
If you want more,
Yeah,
you gotta become more.
that's a fact, bro. Like
know?
more is going to be required from you. You know what I'm saying? And that could come in the form of just like effort, time, whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like if you want more, you gotta do more. So that was like my doing more. Like, all right, let me get up in the gym. Let me be better here so I could be better up there. You know what I'm saying? So
And that's a key thing too. Just going after things that you desire or things that you want. Like you don't know what it'll turn into.
man, you don't.
You don't.
Man.
Like I'm sure when you first, like that first recording that you did in the closet, you never.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if you imagined that turning into you becoming super into fitness.
Nah, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
I swear, yeah. But that's the thing about life though, bro. Like, you know, you never know you never know like what something is gonna take you.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Like you never know like what this particular journey is gonna, you know, have you go in the future.
It's
you know
setting
what I'm
you
saying?
up for the next.
Yeah.
What you're doing today is setting you up for next chapters in your life,
Yeah.
whatever that may be.
Exactly, bro. And it really, like when people, I know it sounds corny, but like life really do be a journey, bro. Like
Yes.
you never know what's going to come from, you know, you doing a particular thing. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm just rapping. You know what I'm saying? Like I ain't thinking about like, oh, I'm going to go to the gym and eventually like that led me to being a trainer for once upon a time.
I was just gonna get. I was gonna get into that next, bro. Like you went OD, like became a trainer.
Yeah, bro. And that like part of that was because like whenever I do something, bro, I just be trying to like really do it. I get like so like engulfed in the process, right? and I just be OD. So like,
if you gonna do it, do it.
yeah. So like when
know
I
what I'm
was
saying?
doing it, I'm like, okay, like damn, I really like fitness. I'm getting good at it. I was getting results too.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So like I was like, damn, like I can show people how to do this.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that prompted me to like, again, just like go through another like journey. You know what I'm saying? Like, all right, well, let me show people how to do this or whatever. You know what I'm saying? And that was like, that wasn't just like something I did. Like I had to study for that, take tests for that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I don't even know if you realize it, bro.
Bro.
There's a pattern there.
Yeah, I know, right?
There's a
Right?
pattern there, and that's
Yeah.
what I said. Like more than anything, even when you started rapping,
Yeah.
it was not the fact that you was rapping
Yeah.
that intrigued me. It's the fact that you took it upon yourself. Like you said, you bought
bro.
09, bro. You bought a book to learn how to,
Yeah.
like, you know what I'm saying?
Bro.
So
Brought a book.
a pattern again. You learning, jumping into fitness.
Yeah.
So even in your mind, you probably like, damn, like I'm
bro.
I'm on to something. I can do whatever I want to do. Like,
yeah, definitely,
and
bro.
it did not stop there, because even after that,
bro.
like we talked about, I remember you asking me about it was like the electronics engineering technology.
Yeah.
And then we talked about that. And then
Yeah.
it was like, I went for 2 years. I got a 2-year degree, and then I went into the tech department. You was like, man, how do I get into that? Boom, boom, boom.
Yeah.
Told you about it. Man, you went OD on it. Like, man, this man used to be in a lunchroom with books. Like,
yeah, dog.
it's crazy because you look back, everybody in the lunchroom, and this is no disrespect to anybody else. Everybody's on their own journey, but everybody else in the lunchroom watching sports, watching news, keeping up with the tabloids.
Yeah, bro.
This man at the table with a book going crazy, like
Doing
learning
homework.
But it then it showed.
Yeah.
And you was chipping away at it. away at it. I remember one day you came in, you was like, yeah, bro, I'm working on this project.
Yeah.
You said it so humbly. I'm like, oh yeah, let me see. This dude built a robot. I'm like, yo, what the
yeah, bro. That was my senior project too.
Listen, bro, I was highly impressed.
You want to know what's crazy about that? Like, I'm gonna just tell you this one quick story about that, right? So I built a self-driving car for my senior project or whatever, right? So, like, honestly, bro, like when I had my internship, I used to I got exposed to ADAS. That's what I work in right now, right?
ADAS. What's
right?
ADAS?
So ADAS is Advanced Driver Assist Systems, right?
Okay.
So pretty much they're like safety features for, like modern vehicles or whatever, right? So and then there's like some newer tech like self-driving and stuff like that or whatever. That's mostly what I work on right now.
So
bro.
is ADAS self-driving car or is it driver assistance?
So ADAS is just honestly, it's just like a suite of systems, right? So it's not exclusive to like just self-driving and stuff like that.
It's other
right?
things that's
Yeah, so it could be just like lane keep, right?
Okay.
So things that keep your vehicle in the car, or it could be like pre-collision assist.
So is that like an umbrella and then all these other things fall up under it?
Yep, exactly.
Okay, I got you.
Yep, exactly. That's exactly what it is, bro. So anyway, bro, so you brought up the car that I built, self-driving car, right? And my internship, that's where I got the idea for it. I was like, I could do that for my senior project or whatever, right? So my internship, it was a automotive embedded systems, right? So like not like the touch screens in your car. They built those or whatever, right? So when I did my interview for my job, bro, I showed them the video, probably the same video I showed you.
Yeah.
And they was like, that's what we work on. Right. And I didn't know that that's what I was interviewing for.
Yeah.
I went and interviewed for something totally different. And I showed them, and they was like, "You built that?" And I was like, "Yeah."
That's dope.
And then he was like, "Yeah, that's what we work on in the lab next door or whatever." Blah blah blah. Bro, that sealed the deal. That's what got me the job,
man.
Because I had showed that initiative. I'm like, I built this. I know y'all built like bigger versions of this shit, but I built this, for my senior project. And they was like, okay.
And that's the stuff that they look
bro.
for. So again, it might not even necessarily been the car. Bro. Same thing. It might not necessarily be the rapping. It's the underlying core. Like, damn, you took the time to build this and brought this preparation. It's so many other things that went into it and was like,
you want to know what's, bro? I remember that senior project, bro. This was like pandemic too, bro. I'm talking about I'm up to like 4, 5 o'clock in the morning. It was not working, bro. And I had like a tight deadline too. I'm like, bro, I might not get this to work before it's due or whatever, bro. Not like you said, bro, like all those unseen hours, bro.
Yeah.
Just work. I remember I took a picture. I had to take a picture of myself in the mirror. Like I was so tired. I was like, I gotta remember this time, bro. I was so stressed out, bro. Oh man, I was so stressed out. But yeah, bro.
Being able to look back on that though, man, that's fire. And
yeah, bro.
look at you today, bro. All them. That's one of those things. Like when you look back on those stories, it's like, man.
Yeah, bro.
But forget them claps in the quiet, man. Like, like look what it did for you. Look,
bro.
Because ultimately, the claps are cool. But who it made you into was way more important. Let's say you got the claps, right?
Yeah.
And then you didn't get that portion of who it turned because you was relying on the claps. That could be distracting.
Yeah.
So it's other stuff that comes along with that.
Yeah, bro.
Too many claps, too many praise, too many this could slow you down if you haven't built a solid foundation. I've been there before, man.
Yeah.
That's why I always said, man, I'm like, man, especially like when I was first getting started into content, I was like, I do not want to go viral.
Oh, yeah.
I do.
Because it's so hard to live up to that. You
man,
gonna be chasing
listen,
it,
bro. You will fumble. It's trying to live up to it. Again, it's distracting because then it's like, damn, you might gloat in it for a while. It'll feel like it'll be like dope, like snorting a bowl of cocaine.
Yeah. You'll be chasing it,
man.
Bro.
Listen,
you'll be chasing it.
You'll be so high off of it.
Yeah.
You might come down off of that and crash.
Yeah, bro.
Out.
Yep.
50 Cent said something like that. He said it's good that like on these early days that you don't get the recognition, you don't get the claps, you don't get because that's what helps fortify your character and
that builds your character.
It builds your character so that when it does take off or become something that you imagine it to be, one way or another, you good to go. You don't rely on the claps. You don't rely on the likes, the whatever it may be, you know.
Yep. Yeah, definitely, bro. Like I look at my life as like, bro, like a slow burn, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, everything that we want and desire in life, bro, we literally have to work for it. You know what I'm saying? So, and if it comes fast, bro, 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be for you or it's not going to be what you thought it was. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I'm okay with the slow burn, bro.
Yeah.
Like, you ain't got to clap for me, bro, because I know, like, I don't know. I just see it. Like, I feel like our vision, like that mental vision that we see, you know what I'm saying? Like that to me is just like very important, right? Like, damn, I can't think of the proper term for it, but you know, just like your mind's eye, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you just practice like visualization or whatever.
Yeah,
like
you
envision yourself like crossing the finish line or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Like if you're running a race or something like that. And it's just like you keep playing that moment over and over and over again. You know what I'm saying? Like I think that's more important than anything. You know what I'm saying? Like that's your finish line for you. You know what I'm saying? So like even still, bro, like with my current classes, bro, I be thinking about graduation. Like, damn, what I'm gonna wear. I be thinking about the tie that I'm gonna wear. You know what I'm saying? Like, I be thinking about like the little details. I be like, okay, I want my mom, my aunt there. You know what I'm saying? And bro, like even still, I'm like, I still got classes. I still got obligations.
But watch how it come like that though.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Because thoughts are things.
Yeah, exactly, bro.
You already seeing it.
Bro, I be thinking about the details, bro. Like, yeah, I can't wait to see the crowd. You know what I'm saying? I be thinking about that, bro.
That's the epitome, or that's the of visualization. Napoleon Hill talk about that in Think and Grow
bro.
Rich, bro. That's very important.
Yes, bro.
You have to, if you can see it in your mind, you can hold
Yeah.
it in your hand.
Yeah, man, that's 100%, bro. And it's like that mind's eye, bro. I be thinking about it so much, bro. I'm such a cerebral person too, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? I've been like that all my life too. You know what I'm saying? Like, just like you said, like just visualizing something, bro. You know what I'm saying? And it just like you could bring so much into your world, into your universe, bro.
Everything you brought into the universe came from visualization.
Yeah, very true.
It's just that a lot of people, including myself, certain stuff we not self-aware of. Like I'm self-aware of a lot of stuff, but we still go on autopilot sometime.
Yeah.
Even when things that come into our existence and we be like, man, well, ain't no way I was visualizing something like that. But some stuff slips under the cracks.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You ever, there's a book called As a Man Thinketh. And he said, you know, a man is the sum total of all of his thoughts. And like everything that you think, talk about the seeds, you planting seeds. So that's why it's so, excuse me, it's so important to pay attention and be intentional about the things that you let come into your mind, because they'll pop up somewhere later on down the line in some way, shape, or form, man.
Damn. Do you ever like give yourself time to like think? Like, I know this sounds kind of weird, but like just like quiet time, like where you just stare off like at the wall.
Yeah,
bro.
I do this thing called concentration exercise. So what I'll do is it varies. So I'll do 5 minutes where, like, let's say, I'll stare at this cap right here, and I think about nothing else except the cap. Okay, so I try to focus on keep everything else out, and then what I start to notice is, as I stare at the cap, I start getting different ideas surrounded around the cap.
Tonight.
Listen, you get, and the idea behind it is whatever. And again, I keep referencing Napoleon Hill because he's one of my people that I look up to. Like, your brain is like a magnet. Whatever you focus your mind on, it become magnetized, and then you'll start to get other ideas or something surrounded around that. Right. So let's say let's say like the rapping. That was an image that you was holding in your head. So now you start getting these ideas start coming from everywhere. I got the book. I got this. I'm setting up the studio. I'm setting up this. So you take your time and you focus on one thing, because we are only limited by our weakness of attention and our lack of imagination. Meaning we can't seem to focus on one thing. Yeah. So it gets scattered. It gets scattered everywhere. So that's why those days we feel lost. We like, man. What I'm trying to do, man. Like you gotta be intentional about it. And then also, weakness of imagination. Like we don't dream big enough.
Yeah. That's so true, man. That is so true, bro. Like I think about that all the time too. Like being intentional, like you said, right? And just like setting expectations for myself or whatever, right? And then like even when I'm like setting goals or whatever sometimes, and I'm like, damn, like why did I set such a small goal? You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Because sometimes I hit the small goal and I'd be like, damn, I honestly could have did.
I could have went harder.
Yeah, but that's crazy. I like what you said there, bro. Like we kind of like I don't know. I feel like it's almost like a fail safe sometimes, because it's like, all right, I'm gonna set a goal to save $1,000 or whatever, right? And it's like, all right, I'll look up and it's like, damn, I saved $2,000 or whatever. Just as an example or whatever, right? And it's like, damn, why didn't I set it for like 10K?
Yeah, no, for
you know
real.
what I'm saying?
But this the thing. When you set it for 10K and you focus on 10K, your brain starts to activate and think of ways
to get there,
get to 10K. So that's why even like the average person might look at it and be like, what are you you sitting there staring at a bottle cap for 5 minutes, but every day it's strengthening the muscle to help you focus on one thing. It might be as little, like some days it'll be like I'll sit in this chair, have my door closed, I'll stare at the doorknob. I'm staring at the doorknob. Like I literally one day I was staring at the doorknob and I came up with this whole scenario, right? It's crazy. Like I pictured this whole gala, right? And then everybody that showed up to the gala had a body and their head was a doorknob. I'm talking about people showing up, paparazzis, everybody got doorknob heads. Somebody showed up in a red sparkly dress with a red carpet out. They had a doorknob head. The bouncers had a doorknob head.
Wow.
Like everything, they had a guest list. Hey, Mr. Doorknob Jenkins. Like everything was surrounded. Like it may sound crazy, but it just shows you how the mind thinks because I was focused on doorknob.
Yeah.
So everything doorknob related came in.
Yeah.
And it like, bro, it's so powerful, bro. It's like, it's something as simple as that. But it's helped me even with like the podcast, bro. Like I would find myself in so many different rooms and I was like, man, I'm not getting no results, man. Why? But then I have like my daily affirmations where I say, hey, I'm going to master the art of podcasting by December 31st, 2025. And I say this in the morning and the night. And as I say this twice a day, again, another concept I got from Napoleon Hill. All of these things started happening and the podcast started coming into fruition faster. Because now, guess what? What's on my mind most of the time?
Bro, the podcast.
The podcast.
Yeah.
So now it's like podcast seminar. This, how to do this with podcasts, how to do this. Everything started coming and you turn into what you tune into. So whatever you're engaging in, whatever you're consuming, we consume. If you're gonna consume something that's gonna benefit you. So if you consuming a majority of stuff surrounded by podcasts, you're naturally going to. This is a product of it, bro. What we're in right now comes from that, bro. So like you can get whatever. I even did an episode on how to get what you want out of life. Like it was my second podcast episode video. I did it solo and I talked about the 6 steps. Like first you got to know what you want. And once you know what you want, like you write down can't think of it right now, but it's basically a statement. You write it out, repeat it day and night. And if you repeating it over and over and over, you eventually start to believe, even if you don't believe it.
You start to believe it.
You start to believe it. If a criminal keep telling himself he a killer, he a thug 24/7, and he's hanging in that environment,
bro, it's gonna happen.
He might, next thing you know, he's a snotty shooter or whatever. You know what I'm
right.
So those type of things that that I've learned, just being mindful about the stuff that you let in, man. You can create whatever you want, man. It's just about learning the simple strategies.
Man, you want to know what really works for me, bro, is like writing down like my goals, right? Like actual pen to paper.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
That right there, bro.
Yeah. I was trying to explain the concept to my girl, right? And she was like, well, I just put it in my phone. I was like, it's not quite the same. You know what I'm saying? Like, I had to be like intentional. Like I'll show you my notebook, bro. I carry my notebook like everywhere, right? So like I just got like a little notebook, and I just got like, field notes. I got a pen. You know what I'm saying? So, bro. So like I noticed like whenever I write something down in here, bro, like I'll have to like scratch it off. If I don't scratch it off, it bothers me. You know what I'm saying? So. Like, honestly, I was telling her, I was like, honestly, like, this is literally like a log of me turning thoughts into reality. You know what I'm saying?
I like that, bro.
It's literally a log of me turning like thoughts into reality. Whether it was just like something it could be something I had to do for work or for home or for the business or whatever, right? Like, I write it down. And once I cross it off, it's reality. That's how I look at it, bro. So I'm real big on like, taking like physical notes, bro, writing them down and literally, bro, like letting them just like play out and come into my world.
So
bro.
let me ask you this. Have you tried have you tried doing the notes digitally before?
I did. Yeah.
Now tell me what did you notice that said, hey, because
Man.
nowadays everything's digital, everything is, hey, put it in your phone, it's quicker, whatever the case may be. Now tell me, what did you notice that said, all right, you know what, I'm picking pen and paper over digital?
Yeah, for me, why I picked the pen and paper over digital, bro, is like I would just fall off from it. You know what I'm saying? I'll put it in like my notes app or whatever, and I just wouldn't really go back to look at it. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. Like, or even like if I just like set a reminder for something or whatever, I'll just dismiss it. You know what I'm saying? In the process of me just like going about my day or whatever. But like I intentionally, like, I'll just sit down and I'll just like go over the day with my notepad or whatever, right? And it's like, all right, I'll check it out, I'll read, and I'll be like, all right, damn, I missed something, or I forgot to do this or whatever. But for me, the phone, it just didn't work for me, right, with the notepad. And like I went through my phone the other day and I was like, oh, look at all these notes that I jotted down that I didn't do. You know what I'm saying? So I know this is what helps me stay accountable. It's just, I guess it's just a personal preference. You know what I'm saying?
You feel like the notebook makes you more focused?
I feel, yeah, it definitely keeps me on task. Right?
Okay.
Definitely keeps me, I wouldn't say more focused. I would just say accountable more than anything or whatever, right? And then too, like on any given day, bro, I am hit with like so many different tasks, or so many different, not tasks, but so many different like inquiries, or, you know, just problems that I have to solve, or people that I have to deal with, or conversations that I have to have or whatever. Like I'll jot it down. Like I'll have a conversation with such and such in here or whatever.
You feel like
right?
it get lost if you was to put it in your phone?
Yeah, for sure, bro. like, it'll be
there
gone,
goes that. Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
It'll be gone, bro. It'll be gone. So, but yeah, that keeps me like accountable more than anything, bro. The actual notebook, bro. I feel like I don't want to say that, but I feel like, you know, every person, every man should just have like some form of like notes taking notebook. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know,
And
you
that helps
you gotta
keep
stay on top of your things.
and whether you, again, to each his own,
Yeah.
whether it's digital or pen and paper, that does help. Like a lot of people talk about anxiety and different things like that. There's a lot of stuff rooted in that, especially when you're a type of person that have a lot of ideas. And you don't find some sort of method to store them.
Oh yes,
because it's like, man, before like you've come across these strategies, like when you used to rap, was there ever stuff that you felt like, man, I had some raps that I forgot about that probably would have been cold? Or
when I used to rap, I used to put it in the phone. That was how I had to do it.
You used to store it like that?
Yeah. Cause I don't know. I guess I didn't just want to carry like my book of rhymes or something like that. I didn't really think about it like that back then. But yeah, I used to put it in my phone, like, or I think it's something I put in my phone real quick.
Jotted, was it a fear like, man, I don't want to forget this type of thing?
Yeah, definitely. Yeah, definitely, bro. Like, I feel like just going throughout your day or whatever, right? Or just thinking about things or whatever. It's like something come to you. That's kind of why I did get the physical. It's like, all right, let me, because it also doubles as my wallet. So I'm like, I always got my wallet.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it's like, all right, damn, let me. Boom,
I ain't gonna lie, I might adapt that, bro.
Yeah, it's really good, bro.
I might adapt that because I'm more of a man. I'm more of a digital person.
Yeah.
Like I have a whole database set up called my second brain.
Yeah.
But that's what helps keep my clarity though, because I do brain dumps.
Yeah, you just get it out.
Because I don't think we understand like all of the stuff that we consume on a day-to-day basis. It starts to live and circulate inside of your mind.
Yeah,
and if you don't have a way to dump that out, man, it can cause the anxieties, the different emotions.
So like back to what I was, why I had asked you, you know, do you just like give yourself time to think? You know what I'm saying? Like lately, bro, like what I've been doing is like I'll just like put the phone away, turn the TV off or whatever, and I'll just like stare at the wall, bro. And it just kind of like gives my brain like time to like think about everything. You know what I'm saying? Like even if I just want to like fantasize about something for a second or like think about my day or whatever, like I feel like we're just constantly like engaged with something.
Yes,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? And I don't think I think people are fearful of letting their brain just kind of like do whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's just like, oh, something got to fill this void. Like these thoughts
Always
are,
got to be doing something.
yeah,
Now, how long have you been doing that?
bro. I've been doing it like this month. So it is the 21st. So I've been doing it this entire month.
So when you first did it, like how did you feel?
Oh man, so when I first did it, I was tripping.
Okay.
I was tripping because I wanted to grab for my phone. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, damn, that is like our initial reaction to like scroll something or whatever, right? It's just like I think that's just like the downfall of like our modern society, like our phones. Like, all right, damn, I want to scroll something. Let me go on ESPN or whatever. I don't
Looking
really
for
do.
that dopamine hit.
Yeah, exactly, right. And it's like, all right, like once I got used to it, it was like, okay, like sometimes ideas will come or not. You know what I'm saying? Or sometimes I might be, worried or upset about something, and then I just think, and I could just let it go.
Like kind
You
of
know
like clouds, bro. Like
Yeah,
this shall pass. That was one of my favorite mantras. Like whatever you're going through, it's like this shall pass. So let's say if you laying down, you think about something. If you lay back and look at clouds, you might get a cloud here, but eventually it passes by, and then
yeah.
like the next thing. How long after trying this strategy, or did you start to see results? Where you was like, man, this is all right for me to sit in my silence, sit in my peace.
Man, I love it. I'm not even gonna lie, I love it. Like probably like after the first week or so, I was like, this is cool. Like
Okay.
I want to keep doing this like at night because honestly, I would have like a hard time sleeping too. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Oh,
probably
you do it
because
before you do it before bed?
yeah, and I think, but I purposely do it with the light on because I'm trying to tell my body like you're not going to sleep. You just
Okay.
letting your mind just kind of like purge or whatever, right? And then I'll just go to sleep after that or whatever, right? And I think part of the reason why I was having a hard time sleeping too, because I was scrolling all the way up until it's time for me to go to sleep. Then now I'm telling my brain like, all right, you gotta chill, put the phone down. Now all those same thoughts
Yeah.
that I could have thought about like 20 minutes ago are like coming to me now, and it's like, damn, I can't sleep. I can't sleep. Why can't I sleep? Like, damn, you didn't like give your brain a chance to like just.
Told y'all, get the notepads out. Like my man is dropping gems.
Yeah, bro.
So just to recap on that, like he said, before he goes to bed, I know it's hard sometimes, but just set the phone aside. Take how long you normally do?
Bro, I try to do like 15 minutes.
15 minutes?
Yeah, 15 minutes where I'm just like zoned out. Like kind of like on the cap, but mine's is just more so like, bro, I just gotta get whatever thoughts out my head or process whatever I want to process. You know what I'm saying? Or deal with whatever, right? You know what I'm saying? Bro, funny enough too, I was watching some videos on YouTube or whatever, right? And it's like, people don't know how to deal with like trauma or past issues or whatever, right? Because they just never allow themselves to think about it.
Yeah.
You
We
know what
just
I'm
brush
saying?
it up. Hey, I'm guilty.
Yeah.
Pushing it on the rug, man. Toughen up, chin up.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
yeah, and it's like, bro, like you gotta allow yourself to like get past it. You know what I'm saying? That's the hard part for some people. It's like, damn, like, I don't want to think about this. Let me listen
Yeah.
to some music.
Trying to avoid that pain.
Yeah.
But that's the healing part, though.
That's the healing part.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, you gotta allow yourself to like sit in that pain, that whatever you're dealing with. That's the only way you gonna get
Yeah.
past it. Because if you scrolling it away, it's not gonna go away. You know what I'm saying?
It's gonna come back up one day.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. If you trying to smoke it away, it's gonna come back. Like, you know what I'm saying. Like, I know people have like their various methods of cope, and I feel like the last thing that somebody wants to do is just sit with it. So we
Yeah.
cope.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely. Whatever that may look like. And
Yeah.
that's why a lot of people turn to, like you said, could be the drinking, the smoking, the
Yeah.
like I've been there, man. I've
Yeah.
been there.
The
And
social media,
yeah,
the
the social media,
scrolling,
not even realizing like
bro,
that's
the
what it
music,
was.
bro.
Like I didn't realize that
Hmm.
that's what it was. Like stuff that
Yeah.
we've seen, especially man, like the way, like how I came up, like different stuff that I seen,
Yeah.
and at the time we brushing it under the rug, like
Yeah.
man,
That's
you know what I'm saying?
life. Yeah.
And then you find yourself doing these things
Yeah.
to seek that pleasure or whatever it is to get away from
Yeah.
that feeling.
Yeah. To get away.
And
Yep.
then thinking back on it now, like damn, that was trauma.
Yeah, it be
That's how I was.
trauma.
That's
Yeah.
how I was dealing with
Bro,
it.
it be trauma, bro. I be thinking about that. Like I be thinking about stuff that happened in my childhood or whatever. I'm like, damn, I never really dealt with that.
Yeah, for
Bro.
real.
And even like this past month or whatever, like it'll pop up sometimes. I just like allow myself to think about it. I was like, damn, I gotta think about it. It's gotta pass.
Yeah,
You know what I'm
for
saying?
sure.
People don't allow themselves to get over certain
Like
things,
it's
bro.
okay, even like from down to crying, bro.
Yeah, yeah,
And I think about it
Man.
times when I was coming up. You know, we was
Yeah,
taught
bro.
like, you know, the dudes like you don't supposed to cry out, this, that, and the third.
Yeah,
And I catch myself
yeah,
even telling my boys that, like, man,
yeah,
hey man, stop crying, chill out, stop crying.
Yeah,
And
yeah.
it's like, dang, am I recreating that?
yeah.
But then
right?
it's like it's a balance. You don't
I
want
think
them
it is a balance
because you
though.
don't want them to be out there every time something crying over
Right,
everything.
Yeah.
Because you know, like what that kind of turns to, even like in like hierarchy, if you the dude that's just crying over every single thing, you
Yeah.
become even more of a target.
Yeah, yeah.
You
And
know what
like
I'm
you
saying?
said, I do think it's a balance, bro. And I think man, it's tough, bro. Cause it's like you said, like you raising boys, bro, and like the world is kind of cold and tough.
Yeah,
So,
for sure.
and it's like
So
you want to prepare them for
yeah,
that.
that exactly,
You know what I'm saying?
And but it's a
So,
thin line. It's like
yeah,
that.
it's a thin
You sending a
line.
robot out into the world,
Yeah.
they ain't got no emotions.
Yeah, and that could be, damaging for society too, bro. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? It's a balance. It's a very fine balance, bro.
And that's why I think it's important to teach things like emotional intelligence. Like
yeah,
especially my
yeah,
youngest son, bro. Like I teach him that
yeah,
in the sense of like he's more in tune with his emotional side, which has me more tapped into my emotional side. That's why I feel like he was brought here to show me a version of myself that
Damn,
you
that's
know that I
hard.
didn't tap into.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I would tell him like how to be more proactive instead of reactive. You know, giving him tools, like letting him know, like it's okay. You're gonna get upset. You're gonna get this. Like I'm not taking your feelings away from you, but there's a way that you deal with things.
Yeah,
Take a moment, step back,
yeah,
breathe. Like he's learning these things. Like instead of just getting angry and uncontrollable, because that's the type of stuff that ends you in jail. Like you be
Man,
done
I
did
swear it'd be
something
like,
that a
like,
snap of a second. You know how many people probably
man.
doing life bids because they
Yeah.
couldn't control their emotions. So that's what I mean
Yeah.
by like the balance.
Yeah,
Like yeah, it's okay to have your emotions, but you still have to have a system in place to understand and be like, all right,
Yeah.
I'm not my emotions. I'm experiencing this right now.
Yeah,
Understand that you're experiencing something, but that's not who you are. You are not
Yeah.
your emotions. You're
Yeah.
just experiencing an emotion right now.
yeah,
And
bro.
just like when you laying back, going through the thoughts and thinking about something, it's gotta pass.
It's gotta
It's gotta pass, bro.
It's gotta
You gonna be
pass.
all right. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
Still.
bro. Got to pass, bro. Yeah, bro.
But no, that's good stuff. Hey, another thing I wanted to bring out, man. Used to sell VCRs, bro. Like, it's like, where did that come? Like, where did that come from? And for the younger crowd, VCRs was like these little tapes that you put. No, just playing.
So look, so how that came about, bro? That's kind of like starting like my entrepreneurial journey, right? It was the pandemic, bro.
Pandemic.
Yeah,
People was buying in the pandemic.
And let me tell you, so this what was going on. I was cleaning up my house or whatever, right? And I found some tapes, and I was like, I ain't got no VCR. I want to watch it. You know what I'm saying? I had some Dragon Ball Z tapes and stuff like that, right? So I'm like, damn, where can I get a VCR, right? First thing you do is go online or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Bro, I go on eBay. Bro, VCRs are selling for like $75 or whatever, right? For old VCR, like, bro, like you could go get a DVD player for like $10 from somewhere, right? So I'm like, $75. I'm like, hell no, I'm not paying that. Right? So
For a VCR, that's crazy.
bro, so what had happened was I was like, I know where to get one from. I went to the thrift store or whatever, right? Sure enough, they had them, right? So I looked at the price. It's $10. I'm like, $10, right? So I'm like, all right, bet. Let me just grab one real quick or whatever, blah, blah, blah. Grab the VCR. Watch the tapes or whatever. I was like, bro, I really don't need a VCR.
Right.
Sold it on eBay for like $50, right? So I'm like
40 profit is crazy.
So I'm just like, damn, let me hit a couple more thrifts and see if I can find a couple more VCRs, right? So that just kind of like got my ball rolling in like e-commerce, bro. Like I think maybe like that summer I probably made like maybe like 1,000 or something like that. Like nothing too crazy or whatever. Just like reselling different products or whatever, right? So that just kind of got like my wheels like spinning or whatever, right? And it's like damn, I could do this. I can make money online or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Just buying and selling, right? So just buying and selling like different products. And then like eventually that kind of like led me to like my current business or whatever, right? With the brand and everything. And it was just like I just kind of like found a pocket, right? To like just like be in or whatever. And I was like, okay, like once I started like making money, I was like, okay, this is it. I can do this.
I'm on to something.
Yeah, I'm on to something or whatever, right? And that's kind of like just like how my mind just flows sometimes or whatever. It's like I always just want to see if I can repeat it. You know what I'm saying? Like, or is it just like a one-off type of thing or whatever, right? So it's like, all right, I think you could kind of say it's like proof of concept, right? Like if you do one thing, you do it a couple times, like you have like your proof of concept, and then from there you could keep doing that one thing to continue to like make money or whatever, right? So but yeah, bro, that's how I got started, bro. Ecom, bro.
That's
And
crazy.
It's been like that was 2020. It's 2025, so like 5 years later, and then like my brand came. Like if you know, the brand came. The brand came 2022. And I even got a story about that too, bro. Like how that almost didn't happen, bro. But like that was a point where I was like, I just refused to be denied at that point, bro. So like I'll tell you a story about that. Like like initially like starting my brand, bro. Like I had to have a business license or whatever, right, to buy from a wholesaler.
Okay.
So I'm like, I don't have no business license, bro. He's like, I had purchased the products and everything or whatever. He was like, yeah, you got a tax ID? And I was like, nah. Right? So he like, yeah, bro. He's like, you need a tax ID to pick up your order or whatever, blah, blah, blah. So
Now, that's already paid for and everything.
yeah, yes, bro. I paid for it online or whatever. So I was like, I gotta figure this out, right? So he like, bro, all you gotta do is go on irs.gov or whatever, sign up for your EIN, print out the paperwork, bring it back to us, and then I could give you a product or whatever, right? I was like, all right, cool, bro. I'm literally in the car, right, doing the paperwork on irs.gov, right? Submitted for the EIN. I came up with the name on the fly. I was like, all right, I'm gonna use this or whatever. That's kind of like an inside joke with like me and my homeboy. So I was like, all right, let's do this. Boom, boom, boom. Brought it back, brought the paperwork out. I drove. No, what I did was I left, did the paperwork in the car, drove to FedEx, printed it out. Right?
All in the same.
Rolling like an hour.
Oh man, you was hey.
Bro, I was so determined because I'm like, no, bro. Like, no, like I'm about to get it. And then like it ended up working out for me. Cause honestly, bro, like that was like my very, 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 very first time. Like there was no proof of concept when I started my brand, right? I was just trying some shit.
Yeah,
bro, I was just trying it, right? I saw a couple of other people doing it. I was like, all right, I'm about to try it. And it just ended up working. And then I'd just be thinking back sometimes. I'd be like, man, what if I just like gave up like right then and there when he was like, no, I can't do it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, bro, like I just couldn't be denied at that moment, bro. I could
And
not.
it's so many life lessons and things that you do. Even then, like
Man.
what going through this whole process of even being in the e-commerce business,
Yeah.
what's some of the lessons that it taught you?
Man, honestly, bro, just try. Honestly. Like, if you got an idea or whatever, just try to put it out there and just see what happens. Just start it. That's what I'll say. Just start. You know, that was like one of the biggest lessons that I learned. Like, you know, it's not going to be perfect. You know what I'm saying? Like from what my business was in the beginning to like what it is now, like, bro, it has gone through like several like iterations, bro. So many different changes, so much money. Like every dollar that I made from like e-commerce, like I invested it like back into the business, bro. I probably brought myself like maybe like one or two things, bro. Like, and it was probably like a burger or some shit, bro. Like
Everything else back into the business.
Everything like went back into the business or whatever. And I just be looking at it sometimes. And I just be like, damn, like I built this whole thing, bro. Like, bro, I was thinking back to like 24, 23, 23. Like I was telling you about like Fiverr, bro, and like how many people I had paid on Fiverr, bro.
Outsourcing a lot of
bro.
things.
Like I had outsourced a lot of things, and I was so proud of that, bro. Like I had looked back at my Fiverr balance, bro, and I had spent like $24,000 just paying people to do stuff for me, bro. And I was just like, I was like, damn. I mean, I was kind of sour about the money, like, damn, I spent all this money, bro. But it was like, at that point, it was real. It was like, damn, I got a legit business, bro.
Yeah.
I am literally paying people. You know what I'm saying? I'm outsourcing work. I'm outsourcing labor, paying people to do things for me. And I was just proud because I was like, damn, I built something.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? That I could pay people. I ain't have to pay it out of my pocket.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So, you know, for some people that might be like a small figure, but for me, I was just like, bro, that's 24,000 that I could have just had in my pocket.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Speaking of that, how do you stay disciplined not to touch that bread? Because I know it's easy to be like, man, I'm making money off the business. I'm seeing this.
Yeah, but man, honestly, bro, what kept it disciplined for me, what made me stay disciplined with it was because I knew I hadn't reached like my greatest potential. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I'm still building this thing. I don't even know what the hell it is really right now. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm still building it. So it just didn't make sense for me to just like take some money. Like, I felt like it was selfish. It would be selfish of me to do that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, I'm building this thing that's helping people. Like, you know, like, bro, I had like one person, bro, Ishta, right? She was working for me for almost a year. She was in India, bro. Like she's the person that I paid the most, right? And I'm just like I saw her life change from that, bro. Like from my business, bro. Like she was able to move out of her parents' house. She moved to Delhi, right? Moved, am I saying it right? Delhi or Delhi? I think it's one of them, right? So she moved out, you know what I'm saying? And like what I was paying her was supporting her living in that city, bro. You know what I'm saying? So I just was like,
that's a whole nother level of thinking.
Yeah,
I never
bro.
even
I
think about like
I
that.
just thought it would be just selfish of me to like take from it because it was like, okay,
people relying on you.
Yeah, people were relying on me. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, all right, cool. Like, I'll pay myself later. You know what I'm saying? Like, let me see what I could build this to first. You know what I'm saying? So
now is everything like, do you talk to these people like Zoom calls, team calls, like have
oh
on
yeah,
the phone?
for sure. Yeah, bro. It depends.
Some of them
I just communicate like through Fiverr and then that's it or whatever, right? Like me and Ishta, we would get on Zoom calls. Like we would literally like text every single day because it was always something that needed to be done or whatever, right? So that was just like our working relationship. But yeah, that was Fiverr, bro. If it was like major, like I had like a couple of like major renovations to like the website and stuff like that. Like you had to get on a Zoom call because like I was paying somebody $6,000 to like overhaul the website and stuff like that. So I'm like, yeah, I gotta pay. I gotta get on a Zoom.
Little message
before
ain't gonna,
yeah,
ain't gonna fix this one.
yeah, before I send you like 6 bands, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, bro, like, yeah, I love, like being an entrepreneur. I also love my career too. You know what I'm saying? I love both of them, but um, yeah, bro, like being an entrepreneur, that's like definitely like one of my passions, bro.
Okay.
But that's like another thing, bro. Like with life, like especially with me, like if I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna do it. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I always just be OD, like damn, just OD. Like how can I max this out? That's what I be
Yeah, for
thinking.
sure. Because it's like if you have do it and then you don't really get some results
Yeah,
at the back of your mind, it's like, and I really didn't even. I could have tried a little harder, and maybe I would have got the results.
yeah,
Versus just like, I know that I'm the same way, bro. Like
yeah,
I'm gonna say from down to like trying to get waves. I was like, man,
yeah.
buying different brushes, buying different do rags.
I feel like you and Darius was doing it at one point. Like
Oh
y'all had
man,
them. I think they Tormino
the
brushes.
Torinos. Bro, I
Torinos,
still
yeah.
got. I had like 20 brushes. One for different. One for
Bro,
a fresh haircut. One for when your haircut got to like 2 weeks.
see,
Certain do rags, but it was like. But I saw the results from when I did it though.
but that I'm gonna tell you, that's one thing I noticed about you, bro. That's how I knew. Like, whenever you like wrap your mind around something, bro, you will like get like deep
Man,
into it, entrenched. Like, I think you get deeper than I do, bro. Like, damn, I can't remember what it was. It was something that we was talking about once upon a time. And then I was just so impressed by like how deep you had got into it. I was like, damn, he be getting deep.
man,
Dog.
it's just something. That's why I think me and you resonate
Yeah.
a lot because I see a lot of that in you too. So
Yeah,
that's
bro.
like when I would see you doing stuff again, like when you see yourself or when you see stuff that you do and you see it in other people, it
Yeah,
resonates
that's true.
and it creates a connection.
Yeah.
That's why I said it was more than you just
Yeah.
rapping. It was the fact that you was like, man, you didn't have nobody doing that for you. From the rapping, from the fitness to the in the lunchroom and the book, like that type of stuff, like man, it grabs my attention because it's like, man,
Bro.
nobody's making you do that.
Nobody, bro.
Nobody.
Bro. That's so crazy, bro. I don't know what it is. I cannot just not passively do something, bro. Like if I believe I could do something, then I'ma just like go in, bro. Like even with like running, bro. I don't know if you know, but like way back, this was, I don't know what year it was, but 26, 27, right? Around that age or whatever, right? So like 10 years ago, right? Like, bro, I was really trying to run like professionally, bro. Like,
Man, I love that.
yeah, bro.
That's dope.
Like I was sprinting at that time or whatever, right? So now, like, I still run. Like, I try to, I really just try to keep that as a hobby because like sprinting will like break your body down. Like,
Yeah.
you gotta be like super young and you gotta be training from like a teen and like
Okay.
I was like, bro, I wanted to go to the Olympics. I was like, bro, I want to go to the Olympics.
I'm about
bro.
to do it. It's up.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I just thought I could do it. You know what I'm saying? I was
Yeah.
like, bro, I'm about to just try. You know what I'm saying?
Like, why not?
Why not? Why
Why
not
not?
me? I was like, I'm gonna just try, bro. That's so crazy. I don't know what I was thinking, bro, but I just didn't care. Like,
No, but that's a great mindset to have, bro. That's
Yeah.
that's rare.
yeah, bro.
To
Like,
have that type of belief in yourself,
bro, dead ass, bro. Like I started at 26, which is a very late age for anybody to like try to start sprinting, but I felt like I was strong. I'm in the gym. I'm about to do this, right? And then I was training myself too, self-training, you know what I'm saying? Like that was my life for like 2 years, bro. Like just at the track, gym, whatever, right? I ran a couple races. Like I was not the best, but it was like, bro, I'm like, you know what? I'm still trying. I'm gonna still do it.
I gave it a try. I gave it.
I gave
I
it
did my
a try.
best.
Yeah, bro. And I'm like, dog, I gotta try. I gotta put.
That's what life is about, man. Trying different things, man.
I try so many
Like,
different
you
things.
and that's something that I love, bro.
Man.
That's like that was just a few things that I named. I'm sure there's other things that you've done, whether on a bigger scale, on a smaller scale.
Yeah, bro.
Like at the end of the day, you're not afraid to try different things. You get some people that's boxed in.
Bro, you never know what's going to hit
One
for
of them,
you, though.
man, what?
You never
Listen,
know.
You never know,
what's
bro.
gonna hit for you, bro. That's the saddest thing that about life, bro. Like people just afraid to try.
Yeah.
Like, damn, you're afraid to
Listen,
try,
bro. Like even from like going after, like people will put their limitations off on you. That's why you got to be strong-willed, strong mind, and not. That goes back to the don't get too caught up on the likes, the claps, and the things of that nature, or having somebody tell you congratulations. Like it feels nice and all of that, but it's like it's a double-sided coin, man. Like you have people to tell you, "Nah, don't do that," because you could fail. You could this. So,
bro, let me tell you a story about that too, bro. Like I remember when I was, this is like I still had like my brand or whatever, but I was trying to like branch off and do like some stuff on Amazon too, just like like buying and reselling on Amazon, right? So I was at work. I'm doing like a little bit of research, and my one little homie, he had walked up to me or whatever. He's like, "Oh, what you doing or whatever?" I'm like, "Yeah, just doing a little some research for Amazon or whatever. I'm gonna try to sell a couple of products or whatever, right?" So that's funny. Like when you said like, like you can't really share everything with everybody.
Man, you can't.
You cannot, bro.
You can't.
So he was like, "Oh, you trying to do the Amazon?" He was like, "Oh, I heard they don't really make a lot of money."
Man.
Right. So he was like, "I heard they don't really make a lot of money, blah, blah, blah. I had a friend that tried, whatever, blah, blah, blah." And I was just thinking like, I was like, man, in that moment I could have got discouraged, bro.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna tell you, bro, my highest selling month, bro, I made $7,000 off Amazon in 1 month. In 1 month, and it was like I want to say it was like month 3. You know what I'm saying? I just was like, had I listened to him, bro?
Exactly. Like people,
you know what I'm saying? So it was like, bro, you can't tell people nothing.
You cannot, and that's something that we have to learn, and you learn that through through experiences, whatever the case may be. Because a lot of people, I call them dream killers, man.
Man.
I call them, whether they're conscious of it or not, because some people might not even realize that.
I was just about to say, I think it's subconscious sometimes.
So even with that, I have to catch myself on the advice that I give people.
That's true too.
Because in a sense, I'm sure at one point or another in my life, I probably killed somebody's dream.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's so true, bro.
But these are things that as you grow, as you learn, you become more self-aware, and you realize what it does to you. It helps you see stuff in yourself. Like whatever somebody comes to me, whether it's my kids, my wife, people I know, I don't care how crazy it sounds, man, do it.
It do be, but you want to know what's crazy? Like some of the more successful ideas are the crazy ones.
It's exactly.
It's the crazy one. It be the things that people haven't thought about before. You know what I'm saying? Like back to Napoleon Hill or whatever, right? Think and Grow Rich, where he I think he interviewed how many millionaires or something like
500 of the most successful men in America. Come on now. 500 of the most successful men in the United States. He interviewed them and studied them for 20 years.
Yeah.
He came out with a blueprint and he put it in the book.
Bro, so I think in that book, I think he talks about Thomas Edison, right? And how he was just trying to create the light bulb or whatever, right? And how many times he had failed. right?
10,000 times.
10,000
That's
times.
one of my favorite
right?
ones.
Think about that though, right? Bro, like we wouldn't if he didn't fail 10,000 times from his impossible idea that people probably told him,
You crazy.
bro, you dumb as hell.
Yeah,
You want to have a
man.
light without flame? You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Back at the like, go light a candle, bro. You know what I'm saying? But like, bro, we literally have that
Yeah.
because he failed 10,000 times because he believed and he had a vision that people probably told him he was crazy. Like, nigga, you crazy. You won't.
Yeah. But that
And
but
now
that,
we got,
that goes back to like
know?
each person is given their own personal vision. And I think we sleep on how powerful our vision is.
Yeah.
Because
Man, it's so powerful. Vision is so powerful.
listen,
Man.
if you tell me a story on something that you see, whatever the case may be, it's not meant for me to see it.
Yeah.
So yeah, it'll be easy for me to say, man, that sounds crazy.
It sound crazy.
That sounds crazy. Because I wasn't given that vision.
Yeah.
I was not given that vision, so I cannot see it. And
It'd be hard for you to fathom.
and if we can understand that,
Mm-hmm.
then you don't have to take it personal. If someone was to tell you that your vision wouldn't work,
Yeah.
because then you can keep it like it's okay.
Yeah.
If it wasn't meant for you to see, but my job is to work at it, bring it to reality. Then you'll be able to see it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So vision, like protect your visions.
Got to, bro.
Be careful who you tell it to,
Man.
for sure.
Got to, bro.
Because whether it's intentional or not, a lot of people can discourage you. And then if you take on that and believe what they say, then that vision starts to deteriorate.
Yeah.
You stop
lost at that point.
Yeah,
bro.
you lost.
You lost, bro.
And then one other thing that's really could be hurtful, if you tell somebody like one of your visions and you mess around and you see them bring it,
Oh man.
and you be
That's
like,
the worst.
man, that was my idea.
Yeah, bro.
You know, that'll be salty right there. That'll be salty.
Yeah, bro.
So protect your vision. That's your uniqueness. That's your gift. That's your gift. Just work at it. And we'll take time. Don't put a time limit on it. Is some people look, Colonel Sanders didn't figure out the recipe for KFC chicken till he was 65 is when he so even with that, these limited belief.
Good.
Man. Yeah. No, it's definitely it's not the healthiest thing for you. But the point I'm making is he was 65 and still was chasing a dream.
Yo, yeah.
That
definitely.
You know,
bro.
we limiting beliefs. We tell ourselves it's always a limiting belief. We tell ourselves we too young.
Yeah.
We're too old. You know what I mean? People that's
a fact,
man,
bro.
and we
That's a
put that
fact.
on ourselves.
Yeah,
we put
that's
that
a
on
fact.
ourselves. I hear people in their 20s, 20. Man, it's too late for me. I should have did this. Like you have a whole life ahead of you.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, bro. Like when I went back to school, bro, I was 27, right? And I remember, I wish I could remember the dude name at the casino, bro. Cause I was inquiring about a lot at that time. I'm like, damn, how you get into engineering or whatever, right? I had asked him. He was like, man, let me tell you. He was like, I was in my 30s and I had kids, right? So I was like, I ain't got no excuse.
Yeah, at this point, I gotta do it.
I'm like, all right, I'm 27. And he was just telling me, he was like, man, just take your time. You know what I'm saying? That was some of the best advice he gave me, bro. He was like, man, just take your time. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, you know, what's a couple years to the rest of your life?
Yeah,
you know
for real. Nah, for real.
You know what I'm saying? And like, I ain't even gonna lie, like ever since then, I've been in a better position because of that. You know what I'm saying? Just like that random encounter. He was just like, I remember I had seen him too at damn, I wish I could remember his name, bro. I don't even know if he still worked there, but
You remember what he looked like?
man, tall dude, dark skin, bro.
Did he have a beard?
Yeah.
Gerald?
Might have been, I think that sounds familiar.
It was like a black and gray type of beard.
Yeah, he was tall.
It might
Worked
be
in engineering.
Yeah, it might be Gerald. He did some work on my house when I first moved here.
That sound familiar, bro. But yeah, I had seen him at like a Red Lobster or something. We went celebrating my grandma's birthday or whatever. And I had told him, bro, he was so happy. Like, he was
Aw,
proud,
that's
bro.
fire.
Yeah. I was like, yeah, bro, I finished up 2 years, blah,
That's
blah,
fire.
blah.
That's fire.
He was like, I gotta tell my wife. He like, babe, this old boy from the job, he finished up.
Man, that sound like him though. That sound like him. Yeah, I think that's Joe.
Yeah. He like, babe, he finished up. I'm like, damn, you know what I'm saying? So, but yeah, bro, like, you do impose like a lot of like, you know, those self-limiting beliefs on yourself when you feel like you can't or too old or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
And a lot of it comes from.
I'm just glad he didn't like. I'm glad he deterred me from that on that particular day.
Yeah. No,
You know
for
what I'm
real,
saying?
bro. Like, and a lot of it comes from, in like social media, the media, whatever, because you
Yeah.
see people. Millionaires at 20.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's like, man, I'm supposed to have it figured out by now.
Oh, yeah.
You know, it's funny.
Yeah.
You know, man, I still think about this, bro. I seen this interview and it made me think of you. And we was talking about music one day, and you was like, bro, man, I love my Detroit artists, but I had to stop listening to them because they make you feel like, man, if you ain't got a rolly bust down, you broke, you ain't doing. And my man was saying that too. He was like, man, he's like, man, if you ain't 20 with a rolly and you ain't got X amount of cars and this, that, and the third, and this, like naming all of these. I'm not even gonna say unrealistic expectations because it's possible. Whatever you put your mind to, you can do it. But it puts a lot of pressure on people.
Yeah,
that
unnecessarily
that don't even have a strong enough belief system to be like, you know what? Because if they see that and then they're like, well, dang, I'm 20, I don't have that. It's too late for me.
Yeah, it's over. You know?
It's over for me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So in a sense, it starts to influence you and it puts those beliefs on you. So you have to be careful with that stuff, man. And then you wonder why you 30 feeling like, my life is over. I ain't made it. But really, after reading The Magic of Thinking Big, it was talking about how men, and this could very so much go for women as well, like we don't reach. He specifically mentioned men, so I'm gonna say men. He said we don't specifically reach our intellectual peak until we're 36.
Damn,
and like that's where you hit your peak. Intellectual peak meaning like I'm at my highest where I'm able to receive information, where I'm able to process, because your brain is still developing. So when you at 36, I'm gonna just say it in the simplest way I can fit. 36, you in your prime mentally. Yeah. And you hold that, you stay and hold that well off until your 70s. Come on now. Well off into your 70s. That's why you see these dudes, they be like 70 and they public speakers still in a bag, bro. You know what I'm saying? So ditch the notion of it's too late. It's not too late.
Man, it ain't never too late.
You in your prime right now. You are in your prime right now. Like, let this right here resonate and be this is your awakening.
Yeah, it's never too late, bro. It's never too late.
And
always
like he said, you chip at it a little bit at a time. Yeah. Do not underestimate that. Another quote, I love quotes, like small tweaks lead to giant peaks. If you just chipping at that thing a little bit at a time, man, you'll look back and be like, dang.
Look at all this work I did.
Man, what?
Yeah.
Instead of trying to make the giant leaps. And that's something else I was getting at when we talk about social media. Yeah. You see people do this in 30 days. Everything is instant.
Man, that's so funny, bro. I was I forget what I was watching, bro, but you know, I feel like, it was something along the lines like you know, easy doing things the easy way versus the hard way or whatever, right? And it's the guy that wore that bandage across his nose. You know, I think it's Hermanzi or something. Or
Alex Hermanzi?
Yeah.
The buff dude?
Yeah.
Hey, he be dropping gems.
Yeah, he had a great gem that he had dropped, and he was basically saying, like, you know, everybody has pretty much done the easy way, right? You know what I'm saying? Everybody's trying to find the easy way, right? That is the most crowded path.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
Just the easy way. And he was like, you may as well just go ahead and do it the hard way.
Yeah.
You
Ain't
know
no
what I'm
traffic in
saying?
that lane.
Yeah, it's no traffic
No
over
traffic
there.
in that lane.
It's just hard. It just requires a little bit more effort, but it's like you're probably going to get the desired result. You know what I'm saying? Because you
100%.
did it the hard way. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like a lot of people are looking for the shortcuts, like you said, looking for the 30 days, you know what I'm saying? The crash course or whatever. And it's like, nah, just that's where everybody's gonna gravitate to. And once everybody's there, it is no longer gonna be considered the easy way. It's gonna be the common way. So it's just go around them.
Do the extra work. It's gonna be hard either way. Again, another quote.
Yeah.
I'm the quote master.
Yeah.
No, but it's either you do it easy now, and it's gonna be hard later.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Or you can do it hard now, and then come on now,
Man.
later on it'll be a lot easier
A
for
lot
you.
easier.
Pick
bro.
your poison, man. You got to deal with you got to deal with the hard,
You gotta deal with the hard.
regardless.
You got to. You may as well tackle it on right
Get
up
it out the
front.
way now because
For
it
real.
feels better on the back end.
Yeah.
Because like you've done all this work, you've become this person, and now it feels better when you're enjoying it versus now. And that's one of the things, like naturally we fall into comfort.
Yeah, bro. Definitely do.
We fall into that comfort. So if it's like easy, and then you look up and it's like, dang, I'm messed up right now.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Now, whether it's like if you're not eating what you're supposed to eat, and I constantly go through that. Like, man, I'll be on a good streak.
Oh boy.
I won't eat right for 2 weeks, and then you notice in the gym the lifts are different, and it's like, oh man,
Bro, I was just about to say, like this is crazy, but like this month I've been like, you know, we do like the 30-day challenges and stuff like that. And like this month I've been trying to make everything hard. Right? So like, bro, I've been fasting this month, bro. Fasting this month, I've been doing morning workouts, bro. I've been waking up at like 5:30, bro.
Shout out to that,
Man, it's
shout
getting
out to that.
man, it's getting rough. I ain't even gonna lie, but
Them 5 a.m.s ain't easy to do.
man, they not, bro. So just doing that, bro. And I just been trying to make myself as uncomfortable as possible, bro. You wanna know what else I've been doing, bro? I've been sleeping on the couch too, bro. I ain't even like my whole bed is just like over there, bro. I just been sleeping on
Them
the
beds
couch,
are
bro.
dangerous,
Bro, and it's like I've been doing it to purposely just like make myself as uncomfortable as possible. You know what I'm saying? And just to see what type of growth that I'm gonna get from that. You know what I'm saying? So, and also just like a lot is just going on like right now in my life, right? So, you know, got work obligations, family obligations, girlfriend obligations, school, you know what I'm saying? And it's like, bro, I'm just about to put myself in this bubble, make it as hard and as uncomfortable as possible, you know what I'm saying? And like through all that, my goal is to still be a good person. You know what I'm saying? Like still have a positive outlook on life. You know what I'm saying? Still treat my girlfriend with kindness and respect. You know what I'm saying? Still look out for my family and stuff like that. You know what I'm saying? And not really like let all this self-imposed hard things affect my exterior. You know what I'm saying? Still, you know, when I go to work, I'm pleasant. You know what I'm saying? I'm helpful to somebody. You know what I'm saying? Those are like the things that I pray for in the morning, right? So, you know, just still having like internally, I'm going through it. You know what I'm saying? Self-imposed, of course, but you know, I don't want that to affect like my outside demeanor on the world. You know what I'm saying? So I'm like,
it's a tough job.
It's that shadow work.
Yeah,
you know
the shadow
what I'm
work.
saying?
Shadow work
You know what I'm saying?
takes a lot of being intentional.
Yeah, bro. Just all that stuff in the background. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, bro, I'm fasting for like 18 hours a day. Every day, bro.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'll be like, bro, I'm hungry. I just want to eat something, bro.
Give me something.
But, you know what I'm saying? How can you, like, and in spite of that, right? Like, you're hungry. You might be tired because you woke up at 5:30 in the morning. You know what I'm saying? You might be busy at work. How you go treat your girlfriend? You know what I'm saying?
Who are you in those times?
Yeah, who are you, right? You know what I'm saying? Or how you going to handle demands at work? You know what I'm saying? Deadlines at work or whatever, right? Which work been like retarded, like it's been crazy, right? So it's just like,
Do you feel like that stuff helps you perform under pressure?
man, definitely, bro. Like I be like a laser. Like I ain't even gonna lie,
Focus.
bro. Man, when I'm especially like when I'm fasted or whatever, right? Because I don't even eat at work. You know what I'm saying? Like when I'm fasted at work, I'll be like, all right, what can I do to get my mind off this one? You know what I'm saying? And it helps me get more engaged at work. You know what I'm saying? Because I could just fall back and chill, and I could like have somebody help me with something or whatever. But it's like, all right, if I can do it, I'll do it. You know what I'm saying? Not to like take anything away from somebody or whatever, but it's like me being helpful. You know what I'm saying? Who can I help today? That type of thing. But yeah, bro, I'm like a laser at work, bro. Like I'll be like,
I'm saying we locked in.
Locked in.
We locked in. All right, so you talk about the gym and just circling around.
Yeah.
Back to music. So be real. What's more intense? Leg day at the gym or writing bars under pressure?
Man, probably bars under pressure, bro.
You take it
yeah.
That's more intense than leg day?
Man. I don't even mind leg day, to be honest, bro. I used to hate it. I ain't even gonna lie, bro.
Yeah.
But yeah, definitely bars under pressure, bro. Cause you know, like that's probably why I never recorded with nobody either. Like, cause what if, you know, my first couple bars is trash, bro?
Yeah, it's like that's stuff we don't think about. Like, right.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I get in the gym leg day, it's like either you squatting or you laying.
Yeah, right.
Right. You know, it's gonna be hard or it's not. But yeah, bro, the bars under pressure.
You
bro.
said you picking them bars first. And speaking on bars, so if you had to pull up one of your old raps right now, like what's one bar that you feel like you always stand on? Like one of your favorite bars. Like, man, I stand on that, man. That was like I meant that.
Damn, bro. I had so many, bro. I couldn't even tell you one off the top, bro.
Well, can you remember like one of your most memorable bars?
My most memorable bars, bro. I remember like my first freestyle, bro. I thought that shit was so hard. It was off of you remember the Jaquan, the hood hop beat?
Yeah.
That shit was so hard to me. I felt like I was spitting, going crazy.
Energy was crazy when you was recording.
Man, that's definitely one of my favorite freestyles, bro. I remember, I think that came out on like my first mixtape, bro. And you remember, well, Revive is still around. You know, Revive, the boutique in Birmingham or whatever.
Yeah,
bro. I remember, like me and DJ, we were like just like super fans of like Revive or whatever, like just like sneaker culture, clothing culture, and stuff like that. And I remember they was playing that shit in Revive, bro.
Oh
man, like that freestyle,
was like
bro. And I remember the owner, he had hit me up. He was like, "Yeah, we playing it in Revive, blah blah blah." Like, and that shit was just so hard to me. I was like, "Damn, that was definitely like one of my favorite moments, though, bro." But like, them bars, just I'm pretty sure it's out there somewhere. I can find it, but yeah, them bars on there. Every bar.
Every bar.
Man, it was so hard. It was so hard. That beat was just hard. And it's like you just had to come. Like you gotta spit on this, bro.
That was one of those beats, like one of the classic beats of our time. I'll say that, and like the Clips grinding,
bro. I swear, bro. I swear. That's how I'm like. It kind of put you in the mindset of grinding a little bit.
That was classic. Listen, if you from that area, like millennials, if you didn't make that beat on the lunch table,
man,
come on now. Everybody, that grinding beat was crazy work.
Iconic, legendary.
So fast forward to now, like what's a normal day look like for you, like compared to back then?
Oh man, compared to back then,
I know you mentioned a few things. You know, you said you're trying 5 a.m.
Yeah. Okay,
like a normal day, like for Millz. Walk us through that.
Man, you want me to get a current day?
Yeah, like a current day.
All right, current day, bro. Definitely got to get some type of fitness in or whatever, right? So Schedule changed a little bit. I was running in the mornings, but not like super early. Like I say, probably about like 7 o'clock. Right. I try to get like an hour run in before work, and I try to do that like 3-4 days out the week. Um, and then from there, bro, I'm at work. So, like my work is like flexible. So like I can work from home like any day, but like my job is kind of, it requires you to be a bit more hands on or whatever, right? Because the lab that I work in, we just have technologists in there. So sometimes they'll just need instructions on equipment or, direction from different engineers or whatever. You kind of have to advise them on how to do certain things or whatever. So like in that regard, I gotta kind of be there or whatever, right? So yeah, work, bro. After that, I'm in the gym, right? Afternoon
We in the
gym,
gym with it.
man. That's like 5-6 days out the week, depending on the week.
Mm.
For sure, 5 days, right?
How long you working out? Like when you go
Man, man,
ranges?
I need to cut it down, to be honest. Dog.
Cause
Like,
I live in there, my
bro,
second home.
I'm in there like at least, very least 1 hour, but that is like rare for me to be in there like 1 hour. I be in there like an hour and a half, almost 2 hours, bro.
Oh, you be
Yeah, I be going too crazy, but
going
it's
too crazy.
but I still be doing like a little bit of cardio in the gym. Even though I run, I'll skip rope, jump rope, or whatever.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? So I do that like at the end of every session. So, man, I'm in there 2 hours. Then after that, bro, I just come home, bro. I try to do a little bit with the business, right? So like right now, it's to the point where it's kind of like I built it up to a point where it's kind of like on autopilot, and I fulfill like orders and requests as they come, but I still try to do like improvements. So like I'll
Okay.
just go through like moments where like in the evenings I'll like work on something for the business and stuff like that.
Okay.
And that's it, bro.
You got any type of nighttime routine or anything like that that preps you up for the next morning or?
Yeah, bro. So like I was telling you, bro, like now I'm trying to just incorporate more of just like that downtime where it's like no TV, no phone.
Okay.
Review my notes. Um Write some new ones for the next day.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Review the notes, kind of reflect, see what I did good for the day, what I can improve on for the next day. I've been doing that a lot too. Like I'll just think about the day and it's like, damn, what could I do differently tomorrow that'll better me for the next day or whatever, right? And just be intentional about it. So like I'm not perfect. Like sometimes I'll just be like scrolling on like Twitter sometimes, and it's like, all right, I scroll for like an hour today. I need to not do that tomorrow.
Okay, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's part of me just like reflecting, like, all right, damn, what can I do better for the next day? So that's what I do at night, bro, and that's it, man.
Do you notice the difference? Let's say when you do your nighttime routine and when you wake up, you feel like you more, let's say, lasered when you get up?
Yeah, bro. And then I try to be intentional about the things that I do when I wake up too. You know what I'm saying? So one thing I don't try to do is like reach for my phone
And
immediately.
I always hear that too, man.
Yeah.
And it plays in the back of your mind.
Yeah. Yeah, like bro, I literally like it's so instinctive because I'll reach to like see what time it is or whatever.
Right.
Then I'll be like, damn, I got notification.
It's tempting.
Yeah, but it'd be
Yes.
like emails and stuff like that, or it could be like orders and stuff. So I'll be like, all right, let me just see. But like sometimes I'll get in the habit of like, damn, let me hop on Twitter real quick. And then I'll be
Yeah.
scrolling for like 15 minutes or whatever, right? So, but yeah, like trying to be intentional about the very first thing I do in the morning. So,
Okay. And what's something like instead of grabbing your phone, because most people they don't have these plans in place. So you mentioned clearing your mind before your bed. Because I want to give
Yeah.
the audience, at the end of the day, we want to empower them, give them some tips, some things that they can try. So we know
Yeah.
clearing your brain out, trying to put your phone to the side, not
Yeah.
scrolling, cutting off your TV.
Yeah.
That's going to help you. You said it helps you sleep better at night,
Yeah.
gives you more clarity. So now we know the night routine. That's one thing that I say. Your night routine, your morning routine starts with your night routine.
Yeah.
So if you're setting yourself up for success, like at night, it helps you in the morning.
Yeah, that's very true.
So instead of, what other options, if they're not grabbing their phone, because they're like, all right, you don't want me to grab my phone, what do you want me to do?
Yeah, so honestly, this was a challenge 2 months ago, right? I was like, I'm not grabbing my phone and I'm not scrolling at all.
Okay.
So I'll wake up, you know what I'm saying, and I'll just be there for a minute. And I just kind of like let my brain just like, just to, being woken up, just kind of be peaceful. And then if I must do something, I was reading a book, right? So I have a book on a nightstand or whatever. And honestly, like lately, I just been reading for like pleasure. You know what I'm saying? I haven't like something that I like.
Okay.
Right. Because if it's something like, like a self-help book or something like that, I might be like a little less inclined to like read it. You know what I'm saying? Like I've been reading books like The Story Good. Like,
get you involved into it. Okay.
Yeah, like this good. Let me read this.
So
chapter.
you're doing that type of stuff instead of grabbing the phone.
Yeah. Yep,
Okay.
Yep. So I'll do that, bro. Or sometimes if I'm like really on some like make life hard, get up right now. As soon as you wake up. You know what I'm saying?
Like what helps you with that? Because I know something that's been something that it has been a challenge for me. Like I'll get up, bro, and then I'll be like, all right, just lay back down for 5 minutes. And then I'll lay back down for 5 minutes, and then I'll wake up, it'll be like 2 hours later.
Man.
I'll be like, man, I'm supposed to get up. And then I've done it so many times. I'm like, man, tomorrow I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
And then so like, what helps you with that? Like, because everybody wants to stay in that bed, man. That bed feels so comfortable.
But like you said, like going to sleep at night, bro.
Okay.
Like,
so it starts the night before.
Yeah. Like you said, bro, like my days are pretty much all the same. Like my schedule is pretty set. You know what I'm saying? So it's like I know if I go to sleep at like 9:30, probably go wake up at like 5:30. You know what I'm saying? So and if I stay up later, like chances are I'm gonna wake up later.
Okay.
Dog.
So it's really like being okay.
Cause like bro, I could literally go to sleep and wake up without the alarm, bro. Like my girl be tripping. She be like, "How do you not set an alarm?"
No, you can program yourself. Like I'm a firm believer. Like if you tell yourself, wake me up at 4 on the dot. Like you'll wake yourself up.
Your body be like,
it wake you up. But my struggle is laying back down. But like you said, you just dropped something on me. Like I got to be more disciplined going to sleep at night.
Yeah, going to sleep at night, and then I think too. I think why people kind of like lay back down, it's like they might not have something to do like right away in the morning or whatever, right? So like what's been helping me is like I want to make it to the gym before X amount of time. So I'm like, all right, I want to make it to the gym before 6 so I can have my full workout. Cause I don't be want to cheat myself with the workout. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want to leave early.
If I go late, then I'm gonna have to cut two workouts off.
I don't be cutting. I'll just be late. Like,
I'll be late, bro. It's for real. Yeah.
Like, I'll just stay there and I'll be looking at my watch like, damn, it's 8:30. I really should be in the shower getting ready for work. But I'll be like, nah, I'm about to finish my workout. So I don't like to do that. And then I also don't just like to I like to at least be somewhat timely to work too. Even that like I could just say like I was in a meeting from 7 to whatever, but I just try to use that like very sparingly. You know what I'm saying?
In case of emergency.
Yeah, exactly. It's like,
all right. Well, what's something that you're working on personally or professionally right now that's got you excited?
Man, I'll do the professional one. Well, professionally, bro.
Either or. It don't got to be
Yeah.
both. Just one or the other. Just
Okay,
something
yeah.
something that you working on right now that's just that you excited about.
Man, I'm gonna tell you, bro. I'm working on my master's degree, bro.
Ooh, come on now.
Working on that, bro.
I know I
And,
said something that got you excited, but that got me excited, man. No,
I'm
man.
hype about it, bro. So it'll be my master's in engineering management, bro.
I love that, bro.
And bro, just thinking about like where I started when I started at 27, and I didn't even know if I was gonna go to school or not.
Yeah.
And then now it's like I'm kind of like at one of the highest levels academically. Is just kind of like crazy to me sometimes. It's like, damn, it was one point in time where I was like college ain't for me.
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
I'm gonna just work. I ain't school. Nah, right? So now just looking at it, it's like, damn, I came this far, like master's degree.
Master,
you know
that's
what I'm
huge,
saying?
bro.
So
shout out to that, man. Shout out to
yeah,
that.
I'm super proud, happy for that. But yeah, working on that, bro. Shit, summer. I got 3 courses this summer. I ain't gonna lie. Beat my ass.
But it's lock in time.
Yeah, it's lock in time, but I'm looking forward to walking across the stage for sure, bro.
Hey man, I'm looking forward
Wrapping
for
it
you.
up,
That's great to hear that, man.
Yeah,
Love to hear
man.
that you working on that. You constantly, again, man, this has been the theme of your life, bro.
Yeah, man.
Constantly looking for the next thing, leveling up even more.
I was thinking about that the other day, like, I need something else after this. What's the next challenge? You know what I'm saying?
And that right there, bro, that's that. I call it that dog, man. That's that
Man,
dog in
what's
you,
the
bro.
next
You're gonna be
challenge?
50 years old, like, man,
Still
look,
trying to find some. I got
doctor's degree on the way, like, you know what I'm saying? So, nah, man, shout out to that.
I thought about that though. I'm like, I
Hey.
don't know, bro.
Hey man, you
I
know
thought
we
about it.
say dream big. You never know what it could turn into.
Yeah.
Like you said, I'm sure when you first started rapping, you wasn't looking at like, man, you know what? I'm gonna be going after my masters one day. So,
bro, I swear, never.
the sky
in a
is
million
literally the
years,
limit, bro. You don't know what you're
Don't
capable of. Keep trying stuff, and I think that's what's important about going after goals, trying new things, because each time you try something and you do something different, especially outside of like your comfort zone, it gives you a little more confidence.
Yeah, definitely.
And be like, man, I'm him. I can do this.
Do it. Yeah. Definitely,
why not? I might go to the moon one day.
Yeah,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
Katy Perry did.
You feel me? Even with you saying like I'm about to go to the Olympics, you like I'm dreaming big. All right, that didn't work out, but I tried it.
Yeah.
Next, what else I'm gonna try?
Yeah, that's all you can do, bro.
Nah, that's
bro.
hard,
You never know
bro.
where it's gonna take you.
I'm
bro.
happy for you, man. When people bring up the name of Millz like years from now, what's something that you hope that they remember about you?
Man, I just hope. Honestly, what I pray about in the mornings, bro, like, you know, I pray that I was, you know, just helpful to somebody. You know what I'm saying? I had a positive experience with you. You know what I'm saying? You know, that's what I want people to really remember me by. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't mind sharing knowledge or helping people or teaching people.
He does not gatekeep.
I don't gatekeep.
It's not gatekeep, bro.
I think about that too. I think that might be next for me, bro. Cause when I was in trying to finish up my bachelor's degree, I was like, you know what, I would not mind like teaching one day. But I want to do it on a collegiate level. Cause bro, I was just I was tutoring somebody one time or whatever, right? And I was like, damn, I could do this. It always be like, oh, I could do this.
Yeah.
That'd be the reassurance for me. So
Professor Millz.
Yeah. So I be that's hard.
Yeah. We manifested, bro.
Yeah.
Manifested.
So but yeah, those are the things I want people to remember about me, bro. That I was helpful to you. I was kind to you, you know. and I just had a positive experience with you. That's what I think about.
Those are all great things, things that matter a lot, and those are the things that create impact, man.
Yeah,
Impact.
yeah,
One
yeah.
thing that I'm a believer of: impact over influence. You know,
Yeah, yeah,
because
yeah,
and you can get up there and influence people to do, in a sense, the wrong thing,
yeah,
but like, how many people are you actually like impacting in a positive way?
yeah,
Helping people, like you said, being kind to people. Those are things that I think that really
yeah,
matter and create a better world. So,
yeah.
man, this has been a wonderful, great.
Yeah, it's
Talk.
fire.
It's been almost 2 hours, bro.
Has it been?
Bro, we at 1:55. It don't even
Man,
seem like it.
it felt like an hour, bro.
Man,
We just
listen.
up here chatting, bro.
But that's how it is, man. When you having good conversations with good people, and I hope y'all had y'all notebooks out, or at least found some type of way to note down. He's dropped so many different gems, as y'all can see. This is just a snapshot of his journey, man. He's been a very ambitious person since the day that I've met him, and I've known him for, when we meet, bro, it's like, oh, 08, 09, something like that. Oh, 08.
Yeah.
Oh,
Probably, yeah.
yeah. It's been a long time, man. It's been a long time. So he always been a solid dude. So he not just up here fabricating and then talking just to sound cool or whatever we want to label it. He's actually done the things that he's talking about, and I can 100% vouch for that. So a lot of nuggets that he's dropped today. Again, I hope y'all picked up a few. One, it ain't got to be a lot. Just take one thing from this episode, whether it's improving your night routine, your morning routine, just believing in yourself, trying new things, not being afraid to fail. Man, it's you might have to run this episode back twice, man. It's so many different gems that he's dropped, man. I hope y'all picked up some value. And is it any final words you want to leave with the Blueprint crew, man?
Man, just thank you, bro. Thank you for, having me, on your pod, bro. Honestly, this is like a great experience, bro. I've never been a part of something like this. You know what I'm saying? And like went into it, not knowing what to expect. But of course, I've watched a couple of episodes. I knew what to expect, but just really happy to be a part of your journey too, bro. You know what I'm saying? And like this is really like only the beginning, bro. And I'm feeling very honored to be like one
Thank
of
you,
the
bro.
first few episodes. You know
Thank
what I'm
you.
saying? So, and I just can't wait to I feel like we go do it again. You know what
Man,
I'm saying?
come on now.
You know
Come
what I'm
on now.
saying?
It's
So-
gonna be the first of many, bro.
So I just can't wait to do it again, you know what I'm saying, at a much higher level and a higher magnitude, because I feel like that's where it's gonna go. You know what I'm saying? This is literally just, getting the ball rolling, like,
And
so.
I appreciate you always supporting, and even we talk about those behind the scenes days and things like that. When I first started, bro, like just audio, like I would drop an episode, man. He pop in the group chat and be like, "Yo, Blueprint crew checking in." This before it even like started to come at the level that it's at now. Like you said, this is just the beginning. But he's been a supporter of the journey since very first. He's been the very first few episodes, and I mean audio wise. Like this is season 2. If y'all been supporting,
just audio,
yeah, like if you've been a fan or a supporter of the personal development blueprint, y'all know that I started out as audio only. I was still figuring this thing out, and even back then, he was still very supportive of what this was.
in, bro.
Yeah, definitely locked in. So for that, I want to say, words can't explain how appreciative of that I am, because those were those days, man. Like I would be in here hours and hours trying to figure out how to edit a freaking episode, and there's like just to have somebody like genuinely support what you got going on, man. It definitely helped out in some of those nights, man. So again, thank you so much, bro, for taking time out of your schedule to come by, bless us with your presence, man. You got a very powerful story, and I'm glad that you were able to share that with the audience, man,
thank
and
you, bro.
drop some nuggets on them, man. And with that, man, we gonna wrap it up. Blueprint Crew, I just want to say thank y'all for most importantly, because without y'all, none of this would be possible. So thank y'all for taking time out to come in and, just kick it with us and check out the episode. And I want y'all to remember to stay focused, keep pushing forward, and you'll keep leveling up. Key. And that's a wrap, bro.
Ooh, that was so sweet, bro.